Hello everyone. So these are really tough times for everyone, especially you parents at home with your children. So we want to be able to support you in supporting them and their learning.
So what we're going to be doing is launching a federation experience, which will reflect the sort of thing that we do at school. So we learn by through experiences, but instead of every individual class having a different experience, it will be one that's consistent for all children. So if you've got more than one child, they'll be doing the same experience. It will just be slightly adapted to ensure that it's relevant to their age and year group.
So the experience we want to be telling you about and the children about is their time in isolation over the next few months when you're at home with them. So we are going to be asking the children to create a journal of their time in isolation and how their lives have changed. And this will be a historic document that they'll be able to refer to in years to come, and their children and their grandchildren will be able to look at it and learn from their time during the coronavirus.
When we talk about learning journals, basically what that means is the children are developing thinking skills, they're exploring their own thoughts, they're building up knowledge. So when we use journals in school, it's to record the learning journey. So their children are recording things that they're finding out, their thoughts and things like that.
The children will be asked to be doing some research over the next few months. However, we don't want this to focus on death. We do understand that there are some really sad times that we're going through at the moment, and there is death related to the coronavirus. However, we don't want this project to focus on the death.
As part of this, it will be we'll be setting challenges every week, and they'll be based on other things where the children are researching things that aren't specifically linked to them having to look at articles about corona, which might be upsetting. But we definitely are in a time where there's a lot of fake news around. We don't want the children to be exposed to that.
We will be looking at the data and the science behind it at the end of the project when we are safe from the coronavirus and we have moved into more happier times. So we will be looking at that then, and the impact that the coronavirus has had on life in Britain and across the world. Each week, new information will be put on the website, and teachers will be making their own films, their own videos, and sharing photographs with you on how to support your child's learning through that particular activity or task for the week.
So in terms of how the home learning will be structured, there still will be other home learning. So what you need to do is have a look at the timetable that the teacher has created on the class page. But what you'll notice is on that timetable each day there will be a session that is based around this experience, this collaborative federation experience. And that will be what's the same, but there will be other discrete lessons because obviously we need to develop other skills and cover more knowledge as well.
So the children will be recording their work in a journal. Now they have been sent home an exercise book for them to work in while they're off. However, if you would like this project to go in a nice book, then please feel free to go and buy one if the shops are open.
About collaboration, it's about, we're in such a tough time, and the challenges each week are going to be based around things like nutrition. So looking at how we can stay healthy when we're off, and obviously limited resources, and it might be about hygiene and things like that, and the science behind that. So just to reiterate, we're not going to be looking at the kind of the scary stuff, but what we want is to make lives easier for you as parents and carers, so that you're aware of what it is that all children are going to be learning, and so that actually if you've got more than one child, you can be asking, they can be working together at home on something, and also you can speak to other parents and find out how that's going.
Now also, it's one of our core values is aspiration. We want to set the children a challenge to become really good at something over the time that they're off. So Miss Fairmore and I are going to set ourselves that challenge, and we are going to becoming very good at something. We shall be sharing that with the children soon.
Okay, so that will be the challenge for the first week, to reflect on that, and they'll use their learning journals to think about what it is that they want to get really good at, and we will kind of show, alongside the teachers, show how they're going to record that in their learning journals.
So we're going to be wanting the children to log in to our website every Monday morning, well, every morning, but on a Monday morning you'll see Miss Firma and I setting the new challenge for the week. So bright and early every morning, but at 9 a.m. on a Monday morning is when you'll see us.
Hopefully this will give the children something to look forward to, a new week, new challenge, and also establish some form of routine as well. They know what they're aiming for by the end of each week.
So we'd really like this to be something that you do collaboratively as a family. If you've got more than one child, you can do it together, but it is going to save time for parents, because the home learning will all be based around the same thing for all the children in your family. And doing that is just going to make life easier for you. Part of the experience, we would like you to be collecting and saving newspaper articles related to the virus. However, we don't want articles that are linked to death and those kind of statistics. We will be looking at that at the end, but when we've kind of established what is fake news and what is real. So we want you to be collecting articles from newspapers about the impact the virus has had on the children, on you as a family, and on the country, and maybe countries around the world. So for example, the lack of food in supermarkets and not having any toilet roll, but also the good deeds that people are doing for one another. That's really important, and we will be focusing one of the challenges around how we can do good deeds for other people.
Okay. Don't forget, this also links in really well with our rights respecting curriculum. So all of our challenges will be linked to rights and the rights of a child.
Fabulous. So I hope you look forward to seeing us every Monday morning. We're all obviously going to miss you all, and do feel free to email us and chat to us via Facebook.
Thank you.
Bye.